Hi, I'm Ian and I'm the Lonely Chef. And we have a fabulously funny show for you in the next half an hour. At the end of the show there's a number and I want you to jot it down and call me because, well, I'm single and I'm looking for a date and possibly a relationship and who knows, maybe even marriage. I'm looking to meet somebody special. I'm fabulously wealthy, I want to settle down and I want to share this wealth with that special person and just live happily ever after. So enjoy the show and hopefully we'll meet. Until we do, goodbye. Oh, one more thing. I do happen to lie an awful lot.
Lonely, I've been searching for so long. Lonely, only hoping you're the one who will change my life and make these dreams come true. Lonely, the time goes on and on. Lonely, still searching for the one. I would sail the 7 oceans and cross the burning sand till the day I find you, never to be lonely again.
Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I gotta get into some kind of shape. This is terrible. I mean, I've just won the Mr. Universe contest. And 48 hours after getting the trophy and consoling Arnold, who tried again unsuccessfully, it just sort of goes to you. You eat one or two things and you get that extra couple of ounces and you can see that my muscle tone is pretty good, but I am carrying an extra couple of ounces. So anyway, I met this most beautiful girl at a woman's bodybuilding contest. It's a contest that I also won. And it's true. There was some quality about me that was different from the rest, and they awarded me the trophy, and my trophy is over there on the shelf. But anyway, she's coming over, and we're going to have a little workout together. And at the same time, we're going to cook up a wonderful meal. It's a terrific meal. It's steak tenderloins in marmalade. Very unusual, but very simple to prepare. It's a gorgeous recipe. And we're going to have all kinds of fun. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back in just a second. Well, that's good. My normal workout of 8 million skips daily. Oh. Okay, let me get rid of this. Boy, that's puffing. Anyway, let me get rid of this little belt here. Oh, does that ever feel good? All right. This is the World Championship Weightlifters belt. Now, you may remember that I came into my apartment with my garden boots on. Because while I'm working out, I also do gardening. That's the kind of guy I am. And I was out in the garden, and I saw this really big worm. And it was kind of scary. But I lifted up this really big worm. I looked him straight in the eyes, and I said, "You're a really big worm." So anyway, one of the things about gardening and weightlifting that you will all find is that it does sort of relax you. when I was in British intelligence, I worked out an exercise regime for the Queen of England and the royals. And this basically consisted of having only 2 servants instead of 5. And it worked very well for them. They lost a lot of weight. Anyway, we must get back to cooking, and we are going to cook up a wonderful dish here. Now, this is a little bit different. These are steak tenderloins, very, very tender, very nice cuts of meat, absolutely gorgeous. And we are going to cook this up in, of all things, marmalade. And I must tell you this because this is kind of interesting. When I do a lot of the fooling around here on the show, it's something that I like to just incorporate in the presentation of food and so on, but the recipes here are absolutely wonderful. If you do happen to pick up the book, there's a number at the end of the show. All of these recipes are in there. And the mere fact that it only cost $8 million is no obstacle to the normal type of guy. Anyway, what we're going to do is cook up these tenderloins. So we will turn on the stove, and we'll get some stuff happening in the pan here. We will put a little garlic in first of all. So I need my nice big knife. We will squish this garlic, like so. A lot of people ask me, why do you hit garlic like this? Well, I like garlic presses sometimes, but not very often. I've only found one that is any good, and I don't have it here today. But when you hit it like this, the garlic just sort of pops out. Isn't that interesting? See, it's a wonderful little thing, very easy to do. Of course, the mere fact that nobody will ever come near you again because you reek of garlic is irrelevant, but it may explain why I am the lonely chef. All right, we've got this going. That's going to stir up. And what we're going to do is to take some marmalade. Now, this is ordinary 3-orange marmalade, or so you might think, because what we are actually talking about here is another insidious secret of British intelligence. This marmalade is actually an anaconda, a 30-foot anaconda from the deeps of the Brazilian jungle. We put this anaconda through a giant wringer washer type thing, and we extract the juice, put in some little bits and pieces of orange peel, and we have this wonderful marmalade. So you think, but it's actually British intelligence marmalade. Anyway, we put this into the pan. Now what happens is that this will tend to get nice and soft, and we're just going to let that bubble along there with the garlic. Sounds kind of strange, doesn't it? But it's true. Now, one thing that we're going to do, we need a bowl here, so I'm just going to empty this here, and just going to break an egg. We need 2 eggs, actually. Now, the interesting thing is cornflakes. Who would have thought that you would cook tenderloins in cornflakes? Just move this out of here. And this is ordinary cornflakes from my cornflake farm in Idaho. The president of this firm is actually a real flake. Now, we just munch these a little bit here. Just get them nice and soft into smaller pieces. Just use the palm of your hand. Just wanted to just stir this a little. You can see that this is getting nice and juicy in here. Just wonderful. All right. Now, what we do, we scramble this up a little with the eggs. See that? Now, very, very interesting. What we do is we take the tenderloin, just coat it with egg, put it into the cornflakes, roll it around. This is just wonderful. You have to try this. And of course, if you're a bodybuilder like myself, practicing for Mr. Universe title, then you've just put it into the pan. Okay? This is just absolutely incredibly scrumptious. In fact, I have won the Mr. Universe contest so many times that they are now looking for a new galaxy for which to name a trophy after me. Absolutely true. Okay, we need a little more in the way of cornflakes here. Let me just get some more. Does anybody know out there how cornflakes are actually made? Well, it's the kind of thing that we bodybuilders get into. First of all, we pick up the corn and then we go, scrunch it, scrunch it, and then we need it, we need it, we need it, we need it. And that helps us build our muscle tone, and that's why cornflakes are so healthy. So, just remember to knead it. All right, here we go. Just put that in there. Oh, look at that now. Isn't that wonderful? That's just sizzling away. You know, if I had a little more time, I would show you my solar plexus, which is another story in its own right. You see, my tummy is so rippled that my tummy is so rippled. Now, I want you to just look at this tummy here. See that? Now, bad through the bone. Now, underneath this sweater, we have the most sexy tummy that you could ever imagine in your life. That's right. You want to see it? You want to see it? Well, I wish we had time, but we got to go right now, so stay tuned and we'll be right back, and maybe, just maybe, I'll show you my sexy tummy. Oh my God, I'm gorgeous. Oh, I just turn myself on so much sometimes. It's just incredible. Anyway, the steaks are just cooking away nicely in the marmalade, and what we're going to do now is just prepare the stuff that goes along with that. Now we have some beautiful, delicious rosemary. It's fresh from my rosemary fields. Sorry. Now, I was just confusing you because this is oregano. Anybody out there that knows their spices knows that this is oregano. And you see, it's still got little flowers in there. So what I'll do is I'll save the flowers for my date. I will just put this over my ear. And we'll just cut up a little of this. And this oregano is absolutely fresh. It's delicious. We're just going to put a little of that into a pan with some... Whoa, look at that. Isn't that interesting? They're doing little sit-ups too, little devils. All right, we want to throw in a little touch of Tabasco here because we're going to put some nice little hot bits and pieces in here. And we have some colorful peppers. We're going to do something very different. Just, whoa, look at that. I think I remember mentioning to you that when I was with the Olympic swimming team, I found that it was very difficult for me to swim fast because of my muscles. Being so big, it provided so much drag to the water. But I eliminated that by swimming backwards, feet first. And I actually have over 17 gold medals swimming backwards in the Olympics. So I just thought you might like to know that. All right, what we're going to do is stick a little more golden pepper in here. And this is also very unusual because what we're doing is we're going to take a cantaloupe and just get that nicely sizzling here. And a little eggplant, nice and colorful. Uh-oh, that could be my date. Wait a minute. Before I answer the door, I've got to just make myself... Oh, come on in. Oh, come on in.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, come on in. I was just working out here. Oh, this is good. Don't mind me while I run and I'm doing this.
Here you go, darling.
Oh, super. What is... Oh, it's water. Oh, good. Oh, I thought it was a weight.
Well, I just finished a 25K run.
Good
I'm
for
in
you.
this marathon, Will.
Yeah, I did 50
Well,
this
you
morning.
have to keep working out, and with no sleep, I'm the only one left. So,
Yeah.
you know, we got to keep on moving.
Absolutely. Doesn't this
That
look good?
smells great.
Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it?
How heavy is that? Oh, that's not very heavy.
Oh, well, I was just doing a...
It smells so great. Here, try this instead. This is a little bit heavier. This is a lot of fun.
You take that one, I'll take this one.
Sure.
How long you been? You sure you want me to keep doing this?
Put some muscle into that, Ian. Well, I'm so glad you called me. You know, this working out while pigging out regime I'm in, you're really gonna like it. I know you are.
I know I am. I mean, I admire a woman that can do exercise like you. I mean, I just feel absolutely refreshed when I do this. And
how many grams of fat do you think are in there?
who knows? It could be kind of interesting, though.
Here, you should actually hold on to this while doing it. It's gonna burn up extra calories. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you need me to do anything? Anything at all? Anything at all? Do you want me to take that for you?
Take that. Okay, I've just got to do a couple of little bits and pieces here. We're just going to cook up the eggplant here. And this is the Japanese eggplant that we just have to
Ooh, we got spillage. Oh, don't you just love indoor sports? It's awesome.
I love indoor sports.
Here, have a little bit of this. Might cool you down a bit.
Okay, there you go.
You know, Ian, they say you are what you eat.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
it looks like you've been eating a little bit too much of something. That looks great. Do I smell garlic?
Yes, there's garlic in there. Isn't this
You know
wonderful?
what they say about garlic, don't you?
What's that? Keep the witches away?
No, it makes you really...
Oh, yes, I remember.
It almost makes you want to be
Yes, I
really
remember.
physical. Really stretch it out. Are you into some working out?
Yes.
Oh, God, I hope so. You ready for it?
What?
Here, try this again. Just a little bit over your head. Up, up, down, down. Up, up. You need some stretching out. Come on, let's go.
You go ahead. I just have to do a little bit. Oh, I just have to do just stay with me just for a second while she's doing that. And we'll get this all sort of done. Because this is kind of nice. Things I do for love.
Come on, Ian, keep it up. Keep it up. You gotta keep those muscles just going.
Okay, here I come. All right.
Oh, okay, I think we got enough room. What do you think? Do you think you have enough support in those things?
Oh, yes. These are my special weightlifting boots. I was out
Gonna need
guarding.
a lot, support a lot, right? Down we go.
Big worms.
Down you go. Down.
Oh.
Now remember, the best thing about starting to work out, you need to stretch it out. Bend your leg back. Come on.
I can't even bend it forwards.
Bend it back. There you go. I'm sure you've been in this kind of position before. Now stretch. 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 Maybe this will help you. Stretch. That's it. Oh, right on. Now let's try the other leg, shall we? I think you need a little bit of help. Oh, boy. You're a tough cookie.
You betcha.
When's the last time you worked out? 1950 or something? Okay, stretch it out. Stretch. Okay, let's try another one. Up you go. Wow, is this yours?
Yeah, that's mine. I do that every morning, at least 400 or 500 times.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Show me. 400 or 500 times. Come on, let's go. Up. You look like you need a bit of help. There we go. And up.
Yes, Arnold.
And down.
You have to breathe.
Breathe. Okay, let's try one more here. Up.
Up.
Oh, there we go.
This is the original date from hell.
Okay, let's try to get some aerobics. Gotta get that 20-minute cycle up. Gotta get ready for that meal. Whew, that garlic is just driving me wild.
I've got some exercises of my own I'd really like you to get into.
What kind of apparatus do they require?
Well, it's actually in the garden with this big worm.
How
It's a
big
big
is
worm.
this worm? That big? That big? Never mind, I don't want to know. Okay, down we go. Down we go.
Down we go.
Down, down, down. Stretch. Stretch in.
stretched.
Stretch it. Out we go. Down. And up.
Oh, that was good. Whew. Yeah.
Well, see, now that I'm on this working out while I'm pigging out, I gotta like eat. I'm really hungry. You got some protein around or something?
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
listen, tell you what. Why don't we just sort of have a shower and get back and have something to eat?
You go have a shower and I'll finish cooking.
Okay. See you in a couple of minutes. Hi.
Hi, I was wondering what happened to you.
Well, I just took a quick shower and, of course, I kept my Wellington boots on because I didn't want to get my feet wet. But anyway, maybe we should just recap this little meal here for our audience because it is
Sure.
absolutely wonderful. It's nutritious. The steak tenderloins are cooked in marmalade and they're coated in, of all things, cornflakes. The cantaloupe has some nice peppers in the inside here. And just served up on a bed of rice. It looks and feels and tastes absolutely wonderful. And whatever it is you're doing with my arm, please stop. Okay, let's sit down and
Okay, I'm ready to eat.
let me serve you up a little here. Well, I was in fact one of the 7 samurai swordsmen that you may have heard of. Like so. And let me just cut you a little of this because it is absolutely wonderful. Look how soft that is and tender and oh, now just try a little of that. I'll try a little over here too. And oh my word, it is so wonderful, this stuff. We can
just
serve up some
incredible.
rice and bits and pieces, and let's just see what this tastes like. Oh, it smells incredible. Oh, this is the marmalade and the cornflakes.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is just wonderful. Oh, Ian, that is lovely.
Terrific.
I'm glad you took up my working out while pigging out. You'll benefit greatly. I know you will.
Let's pour a little water here. And,
Oh, that's...
water is good for you. Cleans out the system.
For a copy of the Lonely Chef cookbook or a videotape of how you can be my guest on the show, or to join our Chef's Club where you could meet someone special on one of our romantic getaway parties, call 1-800-665-CHEF and have your credit card ready. If you would like to write to me personally, please send your letter to P.O. Box 740, Everson, Washington 98247.